Parallax method. Now we are learning parallax method to find distance of nearby star. So in the step number 1, what is parallax? See, this is some object. For you, let us say this is object. View this pen from your left eye and keep your right eye closed. Now alternate. View it from right eye, close your left eye. Now do it little bit faster. So you will see shift in the position of object. When it is viewed from left eye, it is viewed like this. When it is observed from right eye, it is observed like this. You see again. See this pen from left eye, keep your right eye closed. Now alternatively, keep one closed, one open. You will see shift in the position. This shift in the position of object when observed from left and right eye alternatively called parallax. And this is called parallactic angle. This distance between our left eye and right eye, this is called basis. It is like, previous concept, length of the arc, theta, radius. What do you say? This angle is length of the arc upon radius. In this case, in place of length of the arc, just say basis. So formula will become theta is basis upon arc. Got it? This length of the arc named basis, and this is called parallactic angle. So what is the formula? From this, theta will be basis upon this distance. Let us say it is r. Same, angle is length of the arc upon radius. So what you are finding? Let us say you are finding this distance r. So shift the positions, basis upon theta. Whenever you apply formula like this, theta must be written in radians. Breathe in. So this is step number 1. What is parallax? Shift in the position of object when observed from each eye alternatively. And the formula like this. Now we will apply this parallax method for finding distance of nearby star. See, this is nearby star, S. And this is orbit of Earth. Earth is revolving around sun. We will consider two positions of Earth, A and B, which are diametrically opposite. Diametrically opposite positions of Earth. You can say this is today, so this is after 6 months. Earth is revolving around sun in 1 year. So after 6 months, it will be on diametrically opposite point. And this is called distance between two positions of Earth, orbital radius. Orbital radius. So sun somewhere in between, you will see in Kepler laws, precisely, it is not at center, it is little bit here or there on the focus point, but for this topic you may consider in between and total distance, let us say here the position of sun. So distance between earth and sun is 1 astronomical unit. Distance between earth and sun again 1 astronomical unit. So total distance will be 2 astronomical units between two positions of earth, diametrically opposite positions. Position A, when earth at A, after 6 months when earth goes to B and sun remaining in between. So this is orbital radius. Orbital means earth is revolving around sun. We are talking about that. And the distance between sun and earth is 1 astronomical unit. Again distance between earth and sun 1 astronomical unit. So total is 2 astronomical unit. Now this is orbital radius, revolution of earth around sun. Breathe in. So we are discussing two different positions of earth in a gap of 6 months. That is called diametrically opposite positions of earth. Point number 1. For this topic, this is point number 2. Topic number 2, we are applying parallax method to find distance of nearby star. See, this is nearby star and this is earth. So this is the distance between nearby star and earth, and we are going to find this SA. Let us call it R. See, when earth after 6 months at another position B, this distance will remain same. Distance between earth and sun, SB, let us call it R again. So you will write it like this. We are finding distance of nearby star S from earth. Now what is it? It is SA as well as it is SB, and we are calling it R, and we are finding this R, right? Now we consider vertical line. See, this is vertical line. You can call it vertical line, or you may call it some distant star, very, very far away star, and very, very big star. Now for very big star and for a very large away star, position of star will never change. Like you are moving on a road, moon on the right hand side, after 20 km again moon on the right hand side. For very big star and very large distance, this vertical line will remain same. So you call it vertical line or some distant and bigger star. Now this is our reference, vertical line. So with reference to vertical line, or you can say distant star, some star which is very, very far away. So that will give rise to vertical line. This θ1 is found. Of course, with the help of some telescope. At position A, when earth at some position A, with reference to vertical line, we are finding this θ1, this angle made by the line of nearby star. Actually we are finding this distance. So we are finding this θ1 made by nearby star with reference to vertical line with the help of telescope. See, alternatively, if this is θ1, so this is also θ1. Breathe in slowly and gradually. So we repeat this after 6 months. See, earth is revolving around sun, and after 6 months it is at B. So we write it like this: after 6 months, Earth at diametrically opposite position. At B, Earth comes at B. Now at B, again we take observation of this angle. Now this is theta 2 with reference to distant star or vertical line. With reference to this vertical line, we are measuring this theta 2 with the help of telescope. So we write it like this, like theta 1, we will write theta 2 is found or measured from telescope. Again, alternate concept. Alternatively, if this is theta 2, this will be theta 2. Focus. So you can write this total angle as theta. See, I am writing. So this total angle theta is theta 1 plus theta 2. And we are finding this R. This R is the distance between nearby star and Earth. And see AB. This AB is orbital radius. Distance between two positions of Earth which are diametrically away. So 1 astronomical plus 1, it is 2. It is 2 astronomical unit. You know astronomical unit 1.5 10 raised power 11 meter. It will become 3 into 10 raised power 11 meter. Breathe in again. You know parallax method. What is parallax method? We call this line as basis. This is as parallactic angle. This is some object. This was our left eye, right eye, and this is some distance r. So you will say from parallax method, this parallactic angle is basis upon this r. So match this topic with parallax method. So you will say this orbital radius is actually basis. So you will write it basis. This AB is basis. This is parallactic angle and distance we are finding. So input the values. Theta is basis, that is AB upon R. We are finding R. Take it on LHS. So AB upon theta. Now what is AB? 2 astronomical unit. You can put the values. And theta is theta 1 plus theta 2. Remember, this theta must be written in radians. Got it?